Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Box Score Breakdown on this lovely Friday, bringing you another banger sports ethos presentation presented by FanDuel. Guys, there is so much that happened in this 9-game slate for the NBA Cup. A bunch of madness, some 40 balls, some 140 point scoring games, some blowouts, some double OT. We aren't going to waste any time. We're going to get straight into this because we have so much to talk about. And first, game of the day, the Miami Heat. Hey, they put up a good fight. I'm gonna be honest. That was an exciting game. I got a chance to see a little bit of this one. That was an exciting game. The Miami Heat lose though to the injury riddle. They had some injuries in this game too. New York Knicks 140 to 132. Of course, we always check on the losers first. Norman Powell turned in a big game right here. 38 points, 5 rebounds. He got a steal, 12 of 22 from the field, 8 triples. Woo wee. But he is a good shooter, man. He's been shooting 40% for a while. So yeah, what can you expect? At 6 to 7 of the field, he is the from the free throw line, he is the engine, the motor, the offensive motor that is running that team right now. And I can't stress this enough. You guys got to sell high before Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo come back. I think his role will be good, but honestly, the big part is when Tyler Hero comes back. I think that's when the huge hit comes. Talking about injuries, Kelly Ware still balling, 15 points, 10 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 3 blocks. He had 5 of 8 from the field. He got a good shooting game with a triple and 4 or 5 from the line. He's like top 50, top 60 right now. It's pretty good. Until Bam Adebayo comes back, you keep rolling with Ware. It sucks because I would like them to have some value when Bam is back. It's kind of rough. I would absolutely hold personally, but I understand if you cannot. Jaime Jaquez Jr. keeps running. Same thing. The shooting makes more sense here than the 9 of 20, but like I said, when the big guys come back, I think the whole offense is going to shift. But you got 29 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists from Jaime Jaquez Jr. I can't call him JJJ because JJJ is Jaren Jackson Jr. So let's call him Jaime Jaquez Jr. He did give you a triple, but he had a terrible day at the free throw stripe. 4 of 8. You had modest game right here from Andrew Wiggins, 15.7 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block. He had 6 of 18. He did not shoot well at all. Not at all. He gave you a triple, though, and he hit 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He's just kind of chugging along, doing his job. You know, he just clocks into work, then he leaves. He makes sure all his tasks are done for the day, and then he leaves. Pell Larson for deeper leagues if you're streaming them. It's a good stream. 14 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, a block. He got 4 of 8 from the field, and he hit 3 triples to go along with it. Hit all stripes at the free throw line. That's good for him. Good stuff there. And we scroll down. I don't think I see anything else. I apologize. Davion Mitchell, 11 points, 4 rebounds, 11 dimes. Wow. 1 steal, 3 of 6 from the field. He had 2 triples go along with it. That is a very good game for him, and he's been very up and down. And not someone you technically need the roster, but dude, that's a good game. I like that. That's what's up. Going out to the Knicks, and yeah, if you look at the first name on the board, OG Anunoby, hammy. It was a hammy. And I don't know, man. It's the hammy is the big injury. I mean, that and the shoulder seems like the big thing of this year. But the hammies are bad, man. The only thing about hammies is they don't manage them well. So don't be surprised if he's out a week or two. I'm gonna be completely honest here. OG Anunoby, 2 points, 3 rebounds. That's all he was able to log in. Sucks in his absence. We saw a lot more Landry Shamet. More of Jordan Clarkson. They all got big minutes, and we saw a ton of Josh Hart. Talking to Josh Hart, nice triple-double here. 12 points, 12 rebounds, 10 assists, 1 steal, 5 of 8 from the field, 1 triple, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. We're so back. Yeah, if you held on to him, genius. I don't know if you could see in the future and you knew it was going to happen, but he's a go, especially now. They're injured. He's a go. Talk about surprises. Landry Shamet. 36 points. Yes. Landry Shamet put up 36 points in 2025. 2 rebounds, 3 assists. He had 12 of 19 from the field. That shooting's not going to be real all the time. 6 triples from Landry Shamet. He was just that guy tonight. And we were wondering who's going to pick up the slack without Brunson. He's one of them, looks like. 6 of 6 from the free throw line for him. There's some other guys we'll mention. Jordan Clarkson, 24 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 6-13 from the field, 3 triples, 9 of 11 from the free throw line. Great game. And the other guy that we thought might slot in and did start, which he did start in this contest, is Deuce McBride, who got 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. Not the best line of the group, and he also played the least minutes. And I wonder if it's just going to be a hot hand thing. It could be whoever's just feeling it that game and who's rolling. I think Deuce is still going to get like the starting nod here, and we know that when Mitch Robb is resting, Landry Shamet moves into the starting lineup. Then you see Landry Shamet get some more time. But it could just be a toss-up. I think in 14-team leagues, yeah, all these guys should be rostered right now because they're just kind of all going to eat each other's value. 12-team leagues, I'm still leaning towards Deuce. This is a great game, but you can't expect Landry Shamet to shoot like that every contest. Mikal Bridges, just dude, what? 15 points, 5 rebounds, 5 dimes, 7 steals, and 2 blocks. What is this? He did not shoot well today. 6 of 21. That's really bad shooting. 3 triples to go along with it though. But he is having an absurd defensive year, and it is keeping him in the first round of fantasy and nightcap leagues. Hey man, I like the resurgence. I'm actually very happy for him. That's dope. That's dope. Huge cat game. There we go. There's the cat I know and love. It was gonna happen eventually. 39 points, 11 rebounds, 4 dimes, 1 steal, 13 to 26 from the field, and he had 6 triples. Yes, this is gonna be some big cat numbers. There is no Brunson. Cat is number 1 guy. That is an amazing game. They all balled out. I mean, you look at the score, they got 147 points, so they all balled out. Great game from them. By the way, Mitch Robb was back in the lineup. He got 14 minutes. He got 10 rebounds, 2 assists. He took 2 shots and missed them both. I don't think you need to roster him, especially with him in injury management, and it's not going to be like huge minutes. I don't think you need to roster Mitch Robb for that. But good stuff from these guys here, and we're going to see a lot from them moving forward, especially with Josh Hart back in the lineup. That's a dub. Next game of the day. The Brooklyn Nets, well, they tried. They looked like they were trying. Lose to the Magic, 98-105. We'll check on what happened over here in Brooklyn, although they did play in Orlando. 24 points for MPJ, 11 rebounds, 7 assists. Ooh, that's a very good line. 1 steal. He gave you some dimes. That's crazy. He shot 10 to 23 from the field, 43% high volume. It's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. 3 triples to go along with it, and 1-1 for the free throw line. Cool. Nice game for him. He's going to keep chugging out value until March, and then he's not going to chug out value. Yeah, that's it. Noah Clowney. This is a guy we had to monitor. He's still in the starting lineup. Only got 27 minutes here. That's because he did foul out. He had some foul trouble. But he had 12 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. Oof, 2 of 8 from the field is god awful. But he did get 2 triples, and he had 66 from the free throw line. I do think you still roster Noah Clowney Jr. Not Noah Clowney. The thing is, the minutes and foul trouble could be a problem, but he's starting and he's getting an opportunity. So I think you do still roster him. Nick Claxton was on that fiery run. This is still a solid game, but it's not what he was putting up. 13 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks. He had 6 to 12 from the field. He absolutely shredded your free throw with 1 of 4. That looks more like Nick Claxton, but I'd still roster him. He's doing just fine. Zaire Williams had a nice little game for deeper leagues. 15 points, 1 rebound, 3 steals, 6-11 from the field. He had 2 triples and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Terrence Mann decided to score 12 points. He got 2 blocks. Okay, I was like, is that turnovers? 12 points. He had 5-10 from the field, 3 from deep, and he didn't shoot any free throws, but he did give you 2 blocks. I think he's also someone you kind of don't have to roster, but if you need some backing guy in deeper leagues, I understand. But in total things, I don't think you have to roster Terrence Mann. We'll check on the Paolo Banchero-less Magic and see what happened over here. Tristan da Silva moving to the starting lineup, and he balled. Wow. 22 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, 8 of 14 from the field. He had 5 triples. Is he the guy that you pick up? I'm looking at the minutes distribution. I think so. He got a solid 32 minutes over everyone else. It's not going to be as good every game. I think you guys know that by now. It's not going to be as good every game. But he's getting value. And if you have Paulo and you need to just kind of get some forward, he'll give you some rebounds. He's a good 3-point shooter. He's someone you might want to consider. It is now the Franz show. He did leave with the game. He had a little bit of injury scare, but he came back and he was fine. 25 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Cool, you left some defensive stats from him. He had 7 to 17 from the field. He had 3 triples, and he had 8 of 10 from the free throw line. I think we're going to probably get some bigger lines from him coming up. So just stay tuned. Just stay in your seats. He'll get it rolling. Desmond Bain had 19 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Not his best game, but it's been better than what he was putting up. 7 of 18 from the field. He had 3 triples and he had 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Good. He's going to be another guy. You should be starting to roll in a second. So just like hang tight. They're saying it's day to day. Honestly, the groin injury, it's probably a week at least, which is probably about 2-3 more games. But there should be a nice boost for those two gentlemen from Franz and Bain over the next 2 games. Good game from Suggs. I like this game from Suggs. 14 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 5-11 from the field. He had 2 triples and he had 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He did give you a block as well, but he did 5 turnovers. The 5 turnovers is kind of rough. That's what you don't like out of this. But that's still pretty solid. He's just kind of floating along, man. He's in the top 100. He's doing very well. Very happy for him. Besides that, good stuff from the Magic. Hopefully they can get something started, man. The biggest thing is I want to see if they can get on a streak. And it'll be interesting to see how they play without Paulo Banchero over the next few games. Next, I think we gotta talk about these guys, man. What yo, this Pistons team is legit. Detroit basketball. They're rolling, man. 114-105 over the 76ers. I'm impressed. I'm more so impressed that they're doing this. They had no Cade. They had no Tobias Harris. Oh, it's Tobias Harris. They had no Asar Thompson, and they had no Jalen Duren, and they still got the dub. Plenty to talk about with them, but of course, we check on the losers first. Big game for Maxey. 31.7 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals, like the 4 steals. The efficiency's waning. Yeah, there it goes. He was shooting some like ridiculous 48-49% from the field, and I'm just like, man, that's not gonna hold, not at the volume he's shooting at. 31 shots, guys. 31 shots. He shot 13 of 31 from the field. 2 triples, 3 from the free throw line. You would love to see him get to the line more. Still like in the top 5, top 6. I think he falls just a little bit more though. I think he'll probably be in that like top 8 range. But I mean, it's the Tyrese Maxey show now, so keep rolling them out. We did have an injury. Kelly Oubre Jr. went down. Kelly Oubre only got 3 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 2 steals. I want to say it was the knee. I think it was his knee. I don't know what that means. I didn't get a chance to see how bad it was, but please stay tuned. With that, we should be getting a little bit more, maybe like Trendon Watford, Justin Edwards, still kind of all filling. And you should definitely be getting a lot more of Grimes, who did not turn a good game in here. He just kind of didn't shoot well. He did give you at least a little bit across the board. 9 points, 1 rebound, 5 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. He got 1 triple to tackle along. 3 of 10 from the field is not what you want, but he will shoot better than that. And he had 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Like I said, Justin Edwards might be someone you want to keep an eye on, especially in deeper leagues. He had 13 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 4 of 7 from the field, and 3 of 6 triples. He had 3 triples. That's nice. 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He's going to kind of do a little bit of everything. He was bad at first, and now, I mean, the opportunity's there. They have no Kelly Oubre Jr. Don Barlow is also someone we want to pay attention to. 10 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 blocks. 4 of 8 from the field, 2 of 3 from the from deep, and he did not shoot a single free throw. All these guys, I mean, I think they're all good deeper league guys. I don't know if you want to bet on anybody. I think the biggest one is Grimes, although I know Grimes is mostly rostered. But I think he's the biggest one you could bet on a bigger role in the starting lineup. Trendon Watford did get a start again. He only had 5 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. I don't think you need to roster him, especially you only got 14 minutes. Andre Drummond, another nice game. He's just doing Andre Drummond things. 12 points, 11 boards, 2 assists, 1 steal. What? Andre Drummond got 2 triples, and he hit both of them. He's 100% from deep. Wow. Okay. 5 or 6 from the field, and he hit 2 triples to go along with it. Hey, you take 2 triples from Andre Drummond. That's a W, man. That's pretty good. And we had a solid VJ Edgecombe game. I like this. 18.7 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 6-15 from the field. That's kind of where I see the accuracy being, maybe a little bit better. 4 triples and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. I think that's kind of a good range where he'll settle. He should be able to do more. There's no Kelly Oubre Jr. There's a couple more shots going to him. But this is kind of where he'll settle, which is, I mean, this is great. You got him like in the last later rounds. You took a flyer. I would still hold on to him. It's not going to be what you got at the beginning of the season. No, that was unrealistic. But Yeah. He'll be able to turn in some lines like this here and there, and it should treat you up. We'll check on the Piston. Who did what? I gotta see what happened here. Wow, you had Javonte Green balling today. 21 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. When is he putting up 21 points? He even they had like a little video, and he was like, "I'm not here to score. I'm here to play defense." I guess he's here to score too. He did shoot 5 of 12. It's not desirable, but if you stream this, I mean, you can't complain. He gave you 3 triples and 8 of 9 from the free throw line. Great game from him. This is kind of like an all-around effort. Paul Reed turned in that Baker game last time. He had 10 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks. You love the defensive stats, and 5 of 9 from the field. Great game. I hope you held on to him at least just a little bit. If you did stream him, just given the fact that these guys are kind of questionable and they're not playing, maybe it'll change the next one. But hey, if they don't play, you keep holding. We did see Isaiah Stewart come back. He got 14.7 rebounds and 1 assist, 6 and 11 from the field. He gave you a triple and 1 on from the free throw line. Cool. It's whatever. Karis LeVert, that's someone we want to keep an eye on with Cade out. 14 points, 2 rebounds, 6 dimes, 1 block. Love that. 5-8 from the field. He gave you 3 triples, 1 and 2 from the free throw line. That's like vintage Karis LeVert. I like that. That's pretty good. Did we get a Dennis Jenkins start? We did. Dennis Jenkins, 19 points, 3 rebounds, 8 dimes, 1 steal. He is I think, the main winner with Cade out, with a backup being Karis LeVert. He had 6 of 15 from the field, 5 triples, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. You had a nice full line from Duncan Robinson too, which is interesting. 15 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and a block. He had 5 of 12 from the field, 3 triples, and he had 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Pretty solid. Maybe he's worth a stream. He's more of just like a 3-point streamer when everyone's healthy. But I mean, if he's able to do something like this, they're winning. It's working. So you would like to see more from him. But good job. Also, I think. Oh no, I thought I read something wrong. No, we're good. Besides that, that's a good collective win. I'm very proud of the Pistons, and I'm very happy being from the Midwest to see Detroit starting to ball out in this era of basketball. We keep moving, and this was prime barbecue chicken here. Like I said, every day, guys, every time you see me, there's going to be at least one barbecue chicken game. The Rockets just toast the Trailblazers 140 to 116. Number 1 offense in NBA, the Houston Rockets. Interesting, because I was just like, who's going to be doing all the scoring? I thought it'd be mostly Kevin Durant, but man, they're absolutely killing it. We'll see what happened with them after we check on the losers. We had Denny Abdia putting up 22, 10, and 4. He had 7 turnovers. Whoa. 7 of 15 from the field. He had 2 triples, and he had 6, 7 for the free throw line. I love that his free throws are good. That makes me happy. I thought he was going to be around 79%. He's shooting around like 84, 85. Makes me even happier. The biggest problems with him is turnovers. And I would like to see more defensive stats from him. He usually can average a steal. He's under that right now. Maybe that will come up. I wouldn't say it's necessarily a buy low, but it should be coming up over time and regress back to normal. Tumani Kamara had a good shooting night. No defense stats, though. 16 points and 3 rebounds. That's all he got you. But he did turn over the ball 4 times, which is not what you want on a guy that doesn't give you assists. 6 of 12 from the field. He gave you 3 triples and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He's still been a little disappointed, man. I think it corrects itself. And a lot of it's going to be getting used to having more usage and having eyes on you. He's probably on the scouting report. Watch this guy. He's a good 3 shooter. Also, he's a menace on defense. I think he's going to take some adjusting. He's going to be a big growing pain season for him, but I think he has it. Donovan Mitchell is just kind of there. 9 points, 8 rebounds. That's it. He shot 4 9 from the field, 1 from the free throw line. It's okay, I guess. I don't think you probably want to roster him, but like, it's all right, I think there's better out there. Shaden starting to score better, but man, he destroyed your free throws in this one. 19 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Love that full line from him. That's the biggest thing at the peripherals. And I know he's showed rebounding prowess, but even if you can get like 3 assists out of him, that's a W day. He shot 7 of 16 from the field. Not too bad. Not his best, but not too bad. 1 triple, you'd want at least maybe 2 or 3 from him. But 4 of 8 from the free throw line is god awful. And that hurts because that is high volume. He was shooting around maybe like 76. I think he's around a 78 when it's all said and done. But man, that's hurt. Hopefully he can get that corrected. Um, a decent game from Drew Holiday. He's put up some banger lines, but he's kind of chilling out right now. 13 points, 4 rebounds, 6 dimes, 2 steals, 4 9 from the field. He gave you 3 triples to tag along with it, and 2 2 from the free throw line. Given where he was drafted, this is great, man. He's been balling all season. The cooldown of Jeremy Grant is upon us. It's inevitable, man. Like death and taxes, man. 13 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. He had 4 of 8 from the field and 1 triple to go along with it. 4 5 from the free throw line. He's cooled off immensely, and it looks ugly when he cools off. I think you can hold for maybe a couple more, but be ready to drop, especially where you got him in drafts, like, or if you got him off the waiver wire, maybe you got him off the wire. Be ready to drop if something else comes better. We will check on the Rockets and see what happened over here. Look at the Unk himself, Kevin Durant, 30 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 12 and 19 from the field. Ooh, hot shooting. That's what I said. I was like, dude, he's shooting around 40. He's shooting still, I think, around 48% on the season. There's no way some guy drops from being like 53 to 48 in 1 year. Maybe 50. I believe it. Yeah, Kevin Durant. He's just getting started, guys. He's just getting started. 3 triples go along with it. 3 from the free throw line. He's chugging along. He's chugging along very well. Good game for Jabari Smith. I like this. 22 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. You would love to see maybe a defensive stat or two, but he didn't turn over the ball. He gave you 4 triples and he had 90-16 from the field. Cool. We take that. He's been better, I think, than what people thought he would be. And he's a top 100 player. So nice. We like that. Full crazy line. Man, this is a monster line from Alperen Sengun. 25 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 steals, and 3 blocks, and 0 turnovers. What? 9 of 13 from the field. He gave you 4 triples. Oh my God, he was hooping. He was hooping, man. He's gonna I'm pretty sure, what is he, like 23, 24? He might be younger than that. I think he's around 23, 24. Dude, imagine when he's in his prime, man. He's gonna be an absolute animal. Great game from him. Amen Thompson also, he's been very underwhelming. 19 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. That's cool, but like some of the stuff he was churning out last season, like mid to late last season, we know it's better than that. 6-17 from the field, awful shooting night, but he did it all his free throws. That's pretty good for Amen Thompson. We will take that and we will run. Checking in on Reed Shepard. Still, I like this. In 25 minutes, this is good. This is really good. 25 minutes. 13 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals. Yeah, man, he can steal the ball. That's for sure. 5 of 12 from the field, and he gave you 3 triples. Yeah, man, belongs on the roster. We did have another injury. I knew it. I knew I was missing something. Tari Eason went down with a hip injury. Whew, it's tough, man. If you can afford to hold, because there's just upside with him. Man, but like I understand there's so many injuries happening right now. If you had to drop him, I get it. He only played 10 minutes. I would wait to kind of see what the diagnosis is if you can. He got 3 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. He tanked your field goal percentage, and then he said, "All right, I'm out. I've done my job here. Clocked out early. Left work sick. Nice. At least he gave you a triple to go along with it. Like I said, that's tough, man. I really like what Eason brings to the fantasy game, but it's hard to hold, especially if you have like some stars injured and you have those IL slots full. Like if you can't take the beating, you can move on without him. I think he's one of those guys you can move on without. Just double checking. Yeah, that's about it. Good game from the Rockets. They're rolling, man. I think they were 0-2 and now they're 8-1. Scary hours over there in Houston. Just a quick reminder before we talk about the next game, because this is an exciting one. If you are watching this on the Fantasy NBA Today feed or listening to it on the Fantasy NBA Today feed, of course, you got those guys, Doc and Brew, the GOATs, the OGs, the legends handling business over there. This is more so a quick breakdown synopsis of the game over here at the Box Score Breakdown. If you like what you are listening to and hearing, please give a like, share, or subscribe if you're on YouTube, so we can keep bringing you some action. Me and William is Bill, Monday through Friday, bringing you all of the quickest and fastest news to all the games as we read these box scores. So please stay tuned. If you like what you listen to, please make sure you like and subscribe. Continuing on. Nice OT game. Oh man, this is exciting. We got someone exciting to talk about in this one. The Bucks, though, find a way to get the dub in Milwaukee. Technically, I heard a lot of like Con Knipples like fans and families, and just people that know him bought tickets. So it really was like kind of loud for him, and he balled out. 147 to 134. The Bucks take it, and yeah, we'll just start with him. 32 points for Conquerable. It's crazy. I saw a stat that said he has two 30-point games already. And the Rookie of the Year winner last year, of course, being Stephon Castle, had two 30-point games the whole season. Man, as much as I want to say Cooper was going to be at the end of the year, we might be wrong. 32 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, 3 steals, a bunch of threes, 12 or 20 from the field, 4 triples, 4 or 5 from the line. That's a crazy line, man. He's balling. He's going to be very special for years to come. My problem is in the near future, we had LaMelo return, but there's still one more guy out, and that's going to take away shots from Khan. It's going to be Brandon Miller. So does Brandon Miller return? I think he does. We don't know when, but I think he does. I still would roster Khan afterwards, especially like I'd roster Khan over Colin Sexton, who had 14 points, 1 rebound, and 4 assists on 4-7 shooting. He had 2 triples and 4 from the line. That's still good for like deeper leagues, but he's getting 15 minutes. If the Miller ball's back, he's not getting prioritized. So, yeah, you keep rostering Khan. I love the Sion James line here. This is nice, man. A good defensive guy, but if he can start turning out like this, he belongs on rosters. 12 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 steals. 4-10 from the field. He had 2 triples to tackle along with it, and 2 or 3 from the free throw line. That's a very strong line. If you're in deeper leagues, yeah, I'd grab him if you already have it. We had Ryan Kalkbrenner out. He had a personal. He just had a baby, and he played like crazily, and he had no sleep. And I think they just gave him a game off. But yeah, 15 points. Musa, 15 points, 11 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. Solid game for a stream. Yeah, we love that. 5-8 from the field, and he had 5 or 6 from the free throw line. Great percentages. That is a great game. We love that. Miles Bridges still churning out a lot of value. 32 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block. He shot 50% from the field on 12-24 shooting. He gave you 6 triples. Man, my worry is that they do end up moving on to him and trading him to a contender. I can see that happening. I just get it like the years is not aligning with the timetable. And where he goes, I think he can get some roles in certain places, but he's not going to be doing this. I'll be completely honest with you. LaMelo Ball's back. Yay. His ankle's not cooked. We like that. 16 points, 3 rebounds, 10 assists. For first game back, yeah, I mean, you can't beat it. He got 5-15 from the field. He's had a bad shooting night, but he gave you 2 triples and 4 or 5 from the line. And he only gave you 2 turnovers. You can't really complain. Good to see him back. I think they play tomorrow? I think they have a back-to-back tomorrow. He's probably not playing, but hopefully he's back into the regular rotation. That's what we will want to see for him. Besides that, I think that is it. Those are some big lines from those guys. They actually balled out. We will go down to the Bucks. And yeah, man. What can you say? Giannis Antetokounmpo, 25 points, 7 rebounds, 18. He just wanted to give you 18 dimes. Actually, he probably saw what Jalen Johnson did yesterday, and he said, "All right, hold my drink." 18 dimes, 2 steals, and a block. He gave you 7 turnovers. Who cares? 12 of 18 from the field, and luckily he only shot 1 to 3 from the free throw line, and not like 1 of 5. Just a beast, man. Just a beast. I think he's still my vote for MVP, just given the situation he's playing in. Good stuff from him. Miles Turner had 18 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. No defensive stats. Oh, that sucks. But he gave you 6 triples. That's pretty cool. 6 to 9 from the field. Every shot he hit was a triple. Cool. I'll take it. That's a good trade-off. Kyle Kuzma. Huge. What? Yo. One day on this pod, I will tell you a funny story about Kyle Kuzma and my discern for him. It's all fantasy related. I don't hate him as a person, but he balled out in this one, man. 29 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals, and a block. I can't even hate, man. That's a great game. 11 from 17 from the field, 2 triples, and 5-17 from the free throw line. Who did he replace? I'm looking. It's not Torian Prince. Am I missing someone? He replaced Gary Trent Jr. Gary Trent Jr. moved to the bench. Oh, if he's getting minutes like this, I think you got to go roster Kuz. That's a crazy game, man. That's a crazy game. It won't be like that all the time, but opportunities there, and they want to win. So I think you can roster Kuz. Ryan Rollins, he's just Is he really that efficient? I don't know, man. It's not falling off. 20 points, 8 rebounds, 4 dimes, no steals. You would like to have a steal, but he was on a crazy run. It's okay. We can forgive him. 8 to 12 from the field. He gave you 4 triples. He's just banging out lines, man. He deserves a rosters. I really find it hard KPJ gets his spot back. And that's me being unbiased as humanly possible. He's really balling. I do think KPJ will return to the rotation, though. Just so you know. Anybody else put up anything in this game? Bobby Portis had 12 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. He's only getting 20 minutes. He's always when one of those guys goes out, one of the forwards or centers go out, he takes the place. Besides that, I don't think you need to roster him. He had 10 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, and 1 steal from Cole Anthony, 4 7 from the field. He's also deeper league play, 1 triple, 1 2 from the free throw line. And Gary Trent Jr. only played 22 minutes on the bench, or 21 and a half. 8 points, 1 assist, and 1 steal. You do not need to roster Gary Trent Jr. Good stuff from the Bucks. I love that. They are cruising along. There were some changes in the next game. Sac decided to make some changes, and they still lost. The Minnesota Timberwolves take it over the Sacramento Kings 124 to 110. We'll check in what happened with the Kings here. Sabonis played through the rib injury, and he said, I've had enough. I like this from him. 34 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists. I don't think he's going to be the assist anymore, guys. We'll talk about why. 1 block. He had 14 to 24 from the field, 1 of 2 from from deep. Nice. You got a triple out of him, and he had 5-8 from the free throw line, which is not desirable. You would wish he'd be at least 75% there, but he is going to be scoring more. And if that's the case, that'll be an interesting development of how he gets his value. We had Russell Westbrook. Yes, Russell Westbrook was the reason all the dimes went straight to him. He had 13 points, 10 rebounds, 14 dimes. Nice triple-double. I love the triple-double from him. Doing some old school stuff. He had 5-11 from the field and took 11 shots, which is probably all he needs. 2 triples and 1 of 4 from the free throw line. He kills your free throws. He's not good. He's not a good free throw guy, though. We know that. He did give you 6 turnovers. I mean, he gave you 14 dimes. Hard to complain. I mean, if he stays in the starting lineup, which I think he will, yeah, just hold him. 12-team league, keep him on your roster. He will do stuff like this. It doesn't necessarily equate to winning basketball, and they still refuse to start their main defensive guy. But hey, I mean, what do you know? I don't run a team. Zach LaVine, solid game, 25 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. You got some assists out of him and rebounds. That's good. 1 steal, 1 block. You got defense out of him. That's also good. 8 to 17 from the field. That's pretty solid shooting. 4 triples, 5-5 from the free throw line. He is just the offensive engine guy, and he's going to go do offensive engine things. You had an absolute dud from DeMar DeRozan, though. 6 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals. I wasn't high on him in draft season. It's going to be a mess with him, man. I think he hurts the most. I mean, especially with Russell Westbrook starting to do a lot of things, he's going to hurt the most. He's going to have his games, but it's not going to be all that great down the line. Dennis Schroeder moving to the bench actually did help him here. 14 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 5 of 13 from the field, 2 of 6 from deep, and he had 2. That's terrible for free throws for him. 2 of 5 from the free throw line. If he's in his bench role, kind of doing things, yeah, you can give it a try. It may go well, it may not, but there's no one else really scoring in the secondary, so that might have helped him out. Malik Monk had absolutely that's a real dud. I talked about DeMar DeRozan dud. Malik Monk he just had cardio. 0 points. He gave you a rebound and a steal. And he missed all shots. That's pretty bad. I feel bad, man, because Malik Monk can really ball out, but it's just a weird situation, man. I don't know what is going on in Sacramento. Just a lot going on over there. Keon Ellis had 9 points, 1 rebound. He gave you 4 steals and a block. That's why we want him if he gets a full role. 3 of 8 from the field, and all his shots were triples. That is good from him. Hopefully, I don't know, man. I don't know what they're gonna do. Maybe this is phase 1, and they have more phases. But it's rough, man. It is rough what's going on in Sacramento right now. Timberwolves chugging along, doing their thing. Love this game from. Excuse me, sir. Love this game from Julius Randle. 26 points. 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 9 of 16 from the field. Efficiency's still there. 2 triples, but he had 6 of 9 from the free throw line, which I was like, he's got to have one of these off games, right? Soon. But he's still chugging along, man. He's starting to fall off a little bit, starting to slowly fall down the line into the second round. I don't think it's done. Maybe he sits in the third or fourth round this year because he looks like he's just better acclimated to the team, which is really dope. The Jaden McDaniels fall off was going to happen eventually. The efficiency's still there though. 13 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 6 and 9 from the field is really nice, and he gave you 1 3-pointer. But he wasn't going to be doing that crazy like 24 and whatever with like 3 blocks and a steal. That wasn't going to hold long term. I don't think so. The usage was going to flip. He only got 9 shots here. Yeah, you sure do roster him, and he will give you defensive stats, but just don't expect that run. Now that Anthony Edwards is back, and he did have a health scare, but I think he's fine. You don't have to worry about that either. Chill Rudy Gobert game: 11 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. Cool. He destroyed your free throws, but at least he gave you some good field goal percentage. Nice game for man. Ant's just like he's rolling now. He is rolling now. 30 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. He only gave you 1 triple in this game. You'd expect to have some more triples from a guy who's averaged 4 so far on the season. But he gave you 9 to 20 from the field, and he gave you 11 to 12 from the free throw line. I saw a clip saying that he studied James Harden's game of drawing fouls and foul baiting. And yeah, man, it's working. I wonder if that's going to be the thing that takes him over the hump. There's something that needed to happen. Free throw volume makes total sense to take him over the hump, to push him to be like a perennial first round player moving forward. He's like always there, or he might sit at like 12, 11, but this should help move him into the first round when it's all said and done. Good stuff from him. You had a nice Reed game. Nice. I like this. 12 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 5 of 12 from the field. He gave you 2 triples. Cool. Yeah, that's good. He needed to have a good game. He did that 24 minutes. It's still a coin toss. You still need one of the big guys down for him to kind of turn out like that super good value. But I mean, I can't complain. That's pretty solid game. Loving Dante DiVincenzo, man. He's just going under the radar and doing his thing. 20 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 5 triples, 6-11 from the field, 3 or 4 from the free throw line. He's chugging along. He's like a top 80 player. He's just doing his thing, maybe top 70 even. Love that for Dante DiVincenzo, especially where people got him in drafts. His team did great. I like the Minnesota Timberwolves. They look like they're cooking, and they look like they love playing with each other, and that is the most important thing. We are moving on to the Lakers getting the dub in New Orleans, and yeah, man, they didn't fire Willie Green, but maybe they should. The Pelicans lose 118 to 104 to the Lakers. Of course, we check on the losers. Trey Murphy. Yeah, here he goes. 35 points, 7 rebounds, 1 steal. He had 13 to 21 from the field, 3 triples, 6 to 6 from the free throw line. Beautiful. 6 turnovers is not what you expect out of Trey Murphy, but that's a rarity. No need to panic there. Jeremiah Fears. What is this? 19 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 7 steals. Why is everybody getting 7 steals? What is happening? 8 of 16 from the field, 2 from deep, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. I'm pretty sure Jeremiah Spears is already rostered, but yeah, if you needed a reason to roster him, do it. Jordan Poole will be out at least for another week. That's what they said. So he's got free reign to just go have fun. Derek Queen, not his best, but he's still kind of doing a little bit that makes him worth rostering. 9 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 block. 4-10 from the field. You got a block out of him. That's pretty cool. And 1 or 2 from deep. He only shot 1 triple. He's not that good of a shooter. I hope he does work on that and develop in this game because I think he really actually could be very good long term. Sadiq Bey had 11, 7, and 7. Wow, you got 7 dimes out of Sadiq Bey. 1 steal, 3 of 13 for fielders. Oh, that's like that crushes your field goal percentage. 3 triples, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. I did stream him today. I have my roster because my roster's kind of beat up. He is okay to roster, but don't be surprised when he has a shooting night like this because it can happen multiple nights in a row at that. But hopefully he'll shoot better in the next one. Talk about bad shooting nights. Herb Jones, 13 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. He gave you still in the block, but 4 of 14 from the field. Wow. It's rough, man. And he shot 4 or 6 from the free throw line. He's better than that, but Jesus, like Herb, what are you doing, brother? You are hurting us. Besides that, everything else looks pretty rock solid. Tough break, man. They just Pels are just bad. And we got to keep reminding you guys, they don't have their pick next year. Lord. Let's check on the Lakers getting the job done. We had this is a strong DeAndre Ayton game. He had Kevon Looney and Derek Queen on him and saw lunch. So, I don't blame him. 20 points, 16 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and a block. Wow, DeAndre, maybe you actually are a baller. We just need you to keep doing this. 10-11 from the field is absolutely ridiculous, though. He's not going to be doing 10-11 from the field, but everything else is possible because he's talented enough to do this. It's just, does he have the motivation and energy to do it on a nightly basis? We'll see. Luka Doncic, 24.7 rebounds, 12 assists, 2 steals, and a block. He had a chill game. Percentages, oh my God, he whacked him. 6 of 16 from the field, 9 of 13 from the free throw line. That. I talked about someone else hurting you. That's high volume, and that shreds your free throw percentage. That's the problem. I think people like Luka because he has all the gaudy numbers, and it's like, ooh, look at Luka. He's got like 50 points and like 12 rebounds and 10 assists. Oh my God. Look at Luka. And then he like absolutely destroys your percentages and no one talks about it. That's his only downfall. And that moves him down the board. He's starting to move down the board now already because of the percentages. But I mean, you like the gaudy numbers and that is what you build your team around. Hey, man, good for you. Austin Reeves, love this game from him. He is back and churning, 31 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. He had 9 of 16 from the field, 11 of 13 from the free throw line. Love that. High volume and it's a good percentage. And he gave you 2 triples to go along with it. He's back and running, guys. Make sure you just keep him in your starting lineup. They have a back-to-back tomorrow. I think they both play. I hope it's not like a rest groin thing. I do think they both play. And it will be interesting to see what happens when LeBron comes back because it's not like LeBron is back soon. Austin Reeves will most likely be fine. The biggest thing we saw last year is that the percentages went up when both Luka and LeBron were on the court. Because I mean, it's just like free money. There's so much gravity from those two players. Rui Hachimura doing Rui Hachimura things. 14 points, 4 rebounds, and a steal with great percentages. He shot 6 of 10 from the field, and he gave you 2 triples to go along with it on good percentage. As far as a nice little steal streamer, and I think if you haven't already, Marcus Smart is someone you can pick up right now. 13 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. That's solid. That's what you want from him. 6-15 from the field. He's not a good field goal guy, but like he didn't absolutely maul it. And he gave you a triple, and he can do more than that. He shot 10 triples, so he can give you more triples than that. That's good. He is chugging along. The biggest thing is that he's averaging like over 2 steals a game. I think you can roster him in 12-team leagues. Besides that, Jake LaRavia is just he gave you 5 defensive stats. I like that, but the opportunity is just not there anymore. 6 points, 3 rebounds, 3 steals, 2 blocks, 3 of 7 or 3 or 4 from the field. I love that, but I think maybe he is more of a deeper league guy right now. Lakers are back on track after they got smoked by the Thunder, so hopefully they can keep that going. We got 2 more games, guys. We are almost out of here. As much as I love talking to you guys, we do have to keep the show moving. The Clippers. Yes, that says double overtime. The Clippers finally find a way to get it done against the Dallas Mavericks. They win the game 133-127. We'll check in what happens on the Mavs. We'll check in with Brandon Williams, who did start, but he did not finish. D'Angelo Russell had the better game today, and that's an interesting development. We'll talk about both of those guys now. Brandon Williams, 7 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals. He had a bad shooting day. Couldn't get that going. It's okay. I think he'll be okay, and we'll talk about D'Lo next. And he had 3 or 4 from the free throw line. D'Lo putting in this is a great line. This is one of his better lines of the entire year, if not his best. 28 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. He didn't hit any of his triples, but he did have 11-24 from the field, 45%, which for him is solid. And he had a terrible free throw night, though, 6 of 9. It's tough, man. He was a plus 24 in this game. The thing is, we all know, I think, talent-wise, D'Lo's probably the better guy. Because we've seen it before. We've seen it from D'Lo. D'Lo's just like, he doesn't have the motivation or energy, and he's just like, he can't keep the consistency going. I think you hold Brandon Williams and see how it at least plays out for like 2 to 3 more games. If you want to take the add on D'Angelo Russell and think you can keep it going, I think that's okay too. But I wouldn't count on Brandon Williams just yet. It looks like it wasn't his day. But he's still getting prioritized as a starter. So just keep an eye on the next couple games. If it starts to be D'Lo again, we swing towards it. If it keeps to be Brandon Williams, then you keep rostering Brandon Williams. We'll see how it plays out. Max Christie, 10 points, 7 rebounds, 2 steals in the block. Cool. He gave you 3 triples. Cool. Not the best shooting or best from the free throw line. They kind of both look rough. But he should still belong on rosters at the current moment. Dan Gafford just trying to chug him along. 10 points, 8 rebounds, 1 steal. Am I reading that wrong? 1 assist. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's better than I thought. 10 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 3 blocks. There we go. 4-7 from the field, 2-2 from the free throw line. Nice game from him. That's what you want him. He had foul trouble because he's Daniel Gafford. That shouldn't surprise anybody. Najee Marshall moved in the starting lineup for PJ Washington. And if this holds, you can absolutely roster Najee Marshall. 28 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 8 of 19 from the field, 3 triples, 9 of 10 from the free throw line. And if you rostered him last year, when he went on that insane run, we know that he can do this. We know this. We have data points to show that he can do this. If he's the one that's staying, geez, he played 47 minutes. That's absurd. If he stays in the starting lineup, if like PJ's miss more games, you can absolutely grab Najee Marshall. Totally fine for the interim. Cooper Flagg, 16 points, 5 rebounds, 1 steal. He had a couple good games. I like the shooting here, 8 of 13 from the field, but he only, and luckily it was 1 from the free throw line and not multiple free throws. I don't know. Maybe it's what's going on. We don't need to get too much into politics, what's going on in Dallas, but it just feels like he can't find his footing. He also is the youngest player in the NBA, I know. And there's also high hopes on him to be better, and I think he will. This just remember, it's a slow burn. By February, March, when we're doing this show, I'll be like, look at this guy putting up 30 points, blah, blah, blah. Just have some patience with Coop. He'll find his way. For deeper leagues, if you want to keep an eye on Klay Thompson, I don't know if you really want to. 13 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. He gave you 4 triples, 4-11 from the field. He's starting to play better off the bench. That's the biggest thing. So good for him. Good for that guy. Let's check on really it's the James Harden Clippers, because he's the guy doing everything here. Huge game for James Harden. 41 points, 14 boards, and 11 assists. Look at these triple doubles today. 41, 14, 11, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 6 triples. Gave you good field goal percentage, and he gave you not if for his standard, this is bad free throw, but 9 of 11 from the free throw line is still good. He's a monster, man. He still has like 4 turnovers a game, and he's in the first round. It's a monster. Aging like fine wine. This makes me happy. This makes me absolutely happy. Vita Zubac, big game. This is what you want to see of Vita Zubac. Remind you, it took 46 minutes for him to get this. 46. He played 46. 27 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 11 of 15 from the field, 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Those are the big games we saw from him last year. Remember, it's the time here, though. He played 46 minutes. Don't start banking on this every game. I don't know, man. John Collins just can't find his footing. He had foul trouble here. But still, man, 8 points, 3 rebounds. He did give you 2 steals, 3 away from the field, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. It's rough, man. Like, I get if you want to move on, although like the opportunity's there. Like there's no Brad Beal. So John Collins is in the starting lineup. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's just like maybe he's a buy low, which you could probably get him for dirt if you wanted to buy low on him. And it clicks because we've seen better days from John Collins. You look at him last year, he was like a top 50 player. So maybe it's just rough selling. He's just trying to find his way on the team. Decent game, good defensive game for Derrick Jones Jr. 15 points, 4 rebounds, 3 steals, 2 blocks. Love that. 4-10 from the field, and he hit a lot of free throws. That's good for him. 7 of 8, like that. That's a good game. And I mean, he'll have some value here and there. I don't think it's someone you need to roster deeply. Yeah. But the big thing in him is usually has solid field goal percentage, and he has good defensive stats. Also impressive for defensive stats. You could always look at Chris Dunn, 9 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and a block. He had a rough shooting night, but he did hit all of his free throws. Just want to check in on some of the lower end guys. Jordan Miller only got 11 minutes after putting up that monster game. You do not need to roster Jordan Miller. And Bogdan Bogdanovic. Are we seeing a resurgence? 21 points. 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals. Oh, is he back? Is he? He might be back. He might not be washed. 8 of 14 from the field. That's just a good shooting night. It's not going to be like that always, but that's still good. 5 triples. Man, I don't know. We know he can score. We've seen him in Eurobasket. We've seen him at the Hawks. Like he can be that guy. The biggest thing is I thought he was just washed, but yeah, if you want to take a shot and go and roster him and see how this goes, because they need offense. They need offense. They absolutely need offense. James Harden cannot do everything, and Zubac can only do so much. Yeah, you can try and go grab Bogdan and see how it goes. I think it's absolutely worth it. Good stuff from the Clippers. They broke a 7-game losing streak, man. They were really in the gutter. Hopefully this can get them started. Looking forward to see what they can do rest of the season. Last game of the day, guys. Yes, I'm sorry. I do have to leave after this. Great game, but the unction over there in Golden State, got 2 in a row on the Youngbloods. 109, 108. Curry. Yeah, I know you see that 49. We'll talk about him in a second. Let's go ahead and check on the losers first. Wembanyama, strong game. 26, 12, 4, 1 steal, 3 blocks. That's like, I don't know. That's probably stock standard for him, which is that's crazy to say. But that is a lovely game. He had 10 to 21 from the field, 3 triples, and 3 from the free throw line. And we finally saw a shift. I don't know what's happening, but we finally saw a shift out of the 2 guards. De'Aaron Fox was the one who took the ball this time. 24 points, 4 rebounds, 10 assists, 3 steals, and a block. Welcome back, De'Aaron Fox, because that's who we really know him for. 10 of 22 from the field and 4 triples attack along with it. While Steph Castle, he only took 6 shots. He had foul trouble, to be fair. And he still got some good assists here. But 6 shots, that still seems a little too low, right? 13 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Honestly, for given what happened, that's still a pretty solid line. 4-6 from the field, and he just destroyed your free throws because he's just not a good free throw shooter. I think he deserved to be in a punt free throw build. Luke Cornett was someone you might have wanted to eye in deeper leagues as a center. He had 4 points, 5 rebounds. To be honest, though, like given how Golden State plays, this is probably not a good game for him. If you have him in deeper leagues, I'd hold on to him because he is a good field goal guy and he can give you some low end block or center numbers. Julian Champagne had a nice game for shooting. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds. He had 4-9 from the field and 4 triples and 2 from the free throw line. Solid for him. And Devin Vassell, as expected, with everyone back, is just kind of getting 10 shots and chugging along. 11 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. Don't be surprised if it's like this for the rest of the season. He'll have his games, where he pops off, but he's fourth fiddle. I know he got more shots than Castle in this game, but it won't be like that normally. They are prioritizing Castle. He's fourth fiddle in San Antonio, and it's going to be some rough nights, guys. So I hope you didn't spend too much draft capital on Devin Vassell. Lastly, last team of the day, let's check on the unction that's happening in Golden State. Just so you know, the Unks, they just got a bunch of old guys, so they're just called the unction now. Steph Curry, man, 49 points, this close. He was this close to 50. 49 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 16 to 26 on the field, 9 triples. He can still go nuclear, man. That just makes me happy. These old guys take care of their bodies and hooping. 8-8 from the free throw line. That's a monster game, man. He is top 10. He's top 8. Just aging like fine wine, man. I love that. I love that for him. Jimmy Butler, solid game. I love this. 21 points, 8 rebounds. He only got 1 assist. You'd like at least a little more from him. But 2 steals, 7 to 14 from the field. Good field goal percentage. 7-8 from the free throw line. Good free throw percentage. Love that. Will Richards still in the starting lineup. I think this is a good deep league play. It looks like 10 points, 1 rebound, 2 steals, 1 block, 4-7 from the field. He gave you 2 triples. And he played only 15 minutes. His minutes are going to get yanked around. But if he can get rolling, he's put up some solid value. I think he's more so for deeper leagues. Like I'm talking like 16, maybe 18 team leagues. Draymond Green is just, he's killing your field goal, but he's just doing what Draymond Green does. 6 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 blocks. That's what you want him for, kind of all the margins. But sometimes these games are rough. Moses Moody also still in the starting lineup. He did not have his best game. 4 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. He will shoot better than that. And then surprisingly, he was top 100 before this, probably not after this game. But he has been filling the margins well, and he's still getting 30 minutes. So I think you can roll with it and to see how it goes. Like, just don't expect too much. Brandon Podziemski off the bench gave you 10 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and a block. He's just kind of like a French guy doing things in the background. If things break his way, we absolutely want to roster him if he was dropped. But you don't necessarily have to hold him, especially if someone with a better opportunity comes around. And my lovely folks, that is it for me for this episode of Box Score Breakdown. I hope that you do have a lovely weekend, whatever you guys are doing plans wise. I hope you have loads of fun. Enjoy some basketball. Win your matchups at the end of the week, or if you're just playing Roto, I hope it's just cruising along. But I will be back on Tuesday to see you guys next week, and I'm excited to get a chance to talk about some more basketball with y'all. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Box Score Breakdown, brought to you by FanDuel, and I will be seeing you very, very soon. Have a good weekend, everyone.